Began 3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Cumstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. This will return. Defense smothers him for no gain. The Sun Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And the Sun Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Heads out of bounds is a short gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, ASU. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
And I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Oh, and it's blocked. Still a live ball here. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Stopped right near midfield, and it'd be a first down.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And it's a direct snap. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring out fourth down and 1. The Buffaloes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Fourth down conversions through the air like this are always a huge sigh of relief, not only for the quarterback who's battling nerves, but the receiver as well.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
No running. Get it off to the running back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to his receiver. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back.
The pass is intercepted.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Powering through the defender. Breaks loose at the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs. The Buffaloes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Colorado. Great connection there for 6 points. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On first down, it's play action. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Looking for a man. And he runs it into the end zone. So now the lead sits at 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. Quick catch over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The catch is made along the sideline. Good job getting the foot down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Well, Kurt, Arizona State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. What a catch! That's a solid gain. Moves the football in inside the 30 and a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line in a hurry-up. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking for his big tight end. And he's intercepted.
And this is a big time. By this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. At the 30. At the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. He talked about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake on first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. It's a run. Running back's got it. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Buffaloes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's Here's the target, and it's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They'll give it to the back. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Now the 40. Inside the 20. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker down, so hold everything. So the defensive touchdown stays on the board. The offense had a chance to negate it with the penalty, but for some reason declined it. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7.
Arizona State, 28, Colorado, 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They'll hand it off. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up 4th down. And the Buffaloes will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations. But when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
As the first down is still going, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, ASU.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7.
35, Colorado, 7.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Breaks into open space. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. And the Buffaloes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made by the tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Gives it to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The game makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Sun Devils have first and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back has it on a screen now. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. Extending the play now. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. 1 more play before they head to the locker room. They look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick this away to start the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they begin the drive at the 25. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. They'll run the option. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
But the defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And here's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
They'll run it here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And it's a direct snap. And they will score. Touchdown, Buffs. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Now they're running on the toss. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's running out of time here. Quarterback looking to scramble. Well for the first, but still going. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
He'll toss it to the back. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. The Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Play action here on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking tackles. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. It's a deep shot to the right. Touchdown, Colorado. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Colorado, 28.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Important second down play coming up. Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Sun Devils will crank up the tempo.
That's enough for the first down. As we've seen so many teams around the country, they get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And tackled after a small pickup there. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield with the left. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Arizona State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that completion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds his target, and it's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Buffaloes with 1st and 10 here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's a handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this more.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Oh, they've got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
2nd down play coming up. Takes the handoff again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Crosses the 35. Finding space at the 20. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a 1st down. Great execution on the option.
What a run and a pickup for this offense. This all starts with a great read by the quarterback. Saw the defender coming in, just knew this was not the time to keep it, and he does a good job of getting it to one of his playmakers, and boy, does he make a big play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Colorado offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try, and they get something going here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
And they'll give it to the back. Fighting off the defender. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return. This defense rises up with an important takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. Chewing clock with the running game. Breaks loose at the 15. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The Sun Devils will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
Going for it on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.